Sorry everybody, I'm driving to work, but I try to do these videos when I can and while it's on the brain. If you didn't see part one, go back and watch part one so you'll be caught up. So I think we left off with I was diagnosed with scleroderma by dermatology. And so I decided to tell my immediate family and like a handful of my friends. That's it, no one else. And still to this day, no one else knows. Now everyone does, but I wasn't trying to hide anything. I wasn't embarrassed or anything like that. I just decided to only tell literally my immediate family, which is probably 5 people, and about a handful of my friends. And the reason why is because I didn't want anyone worrying about me, looking at me different or treating me different. I'm still the same Keisha, happy, smiling, blessed, alive, breathing, walking, talking, still working full time and living my best life. So I want to be treated as such. So that's the reason why I decided to not tell everyone. I really, really didn't want anybody worrying about me. So moving on, I went back to rheumatology, and he explained to me what scleroderma is. And I will tell you what it is in my version. It is a connective tissue autoimmune disorder that makes your body overproduce collagen, which is an important protein in your skin, and it makes your skin thick and hard, shiny, dark, but mainly thick and hard. And if not treated properly, it will spread to your internal organs. It mainly attacks the kidney, lungs, and heart. So he explained to me what it was, and then he said the next step is to find out which one you have, because it's like 4 different types of scleroderma. And he explained the 4 different types. I don't remember all of them exactly. I think it's limited, diffuse, but I think the 2 major ones is localized and systemic. So he said we have to figure out which one you have before we can decide treatment. So he scheduled me for a bunch of tests, a lot of labs, urine tests, let's see, an echo of my heart, CAT scan, and a breathing test. So over like probably a month, I went and had all of those tests done, and everything was okay. The one that stood out was my CK, and that's like a lab test that looks at your muscles. So it was like through the roof. I can't remember the values exactly, but I know the ending range of a CK is 40, and mine was 4,000. So his major concern was that the scleroderma wasn't just on my skin, it was in my muscles as well. So then he had me go for an EMG. And an EMG, you get stuck in your muscles with an electric shock while doing resistance, giving him resistance. So I had that done. They stuck me 12 times with a needle from my neck down to my ankle, and they shocked me pretty hard, and while I was giving resistance, it that test was one of the worst tests I ever had in my life, ever. So that came back slightly abnormal. So then he wanted to look further into my muscles, so he sent me to a general surgeon. And the general surgeon took me to surgery. And he took 2 pieces of my muscle. He took a chunk out of my left thigh, and he took a chunk out of my left shoulder, and sent those off to pathology. And then it came back that the scleroderma was in my muscles as well, which explained why I was so extremely drained after working out, and why I felt a lot weaker. I wasn't as strong as far as weights and the different circuits that we do in my workouts. So it explained it. So from there, I went back and had a consult with him. He explained everything, that everything looked okay. The scleroderma is not in my internal organs, thank God, but it definitely is all over my skin and in my muscles. And then from there, he wanted to explain what treatment would be. But first he wanted me to have labs drawn a few more times, and then we would go from there. So I will end this here, and I'll come back with part 3. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please comment and ask. If I can answer them, I will. But I'm still learning myself. As you know, I'm newly diagnosed. But if you have anything to share that you know of, some facts, then let me know. We can help each other out. I'm trying to spread awareness of my journey, but I'm also still learning. And so have a good day. Thanks for listening.